Hi, I'm Victoria Escobedo with the Enrollment Services Center at Texas A&M San Antonio. Today, I'm going to walk you through the student section of the FAFSA. I'll be doing this walkthrough via a demo account, so please feel free to follow along. Before we start, you should have already created your FSA ID. If you have not done so, you would need to create your FSA ID and come back to this video. If you have a parent that will be filling out their portion of the FAFSA, they will also need to create their FSA ID by creating their own account. I'm going to sign in using one of the demo logins, but here on this page, you can sign into your own account or create one if you haven't done so yet. Now that we're about to begin the FAFSA process, I would recommend that you have your tax documents and social security number handy, as we will be needing these in your FAFSA process. So, I'm going to start with the new form and click that I am a student. The page may ask what academic year you're planning to enroll in. Please carefully pick the year that you're planning to attend your first semester so that you are taken to the right application. It's then going to show you a few videos that I'm going to click through on here, but these videos do contain useful information. So it is suggested to watch these videos before filling out your application. Here, you're going to fill out some personal information, like your address, social security number, and date of birth. As you can see, it's already filled out here, so I'll go to the next step. Now, we're going to select which state you live in, as well as how long you've lived in that state. If you've never moved out of the state, you can just put your date of birth here. This next section is important and has to do with your tax filing. It's required here that you approve consent so that your tax information can be received. If you decline, it will mean that you are now ineligible to receive student aid. This includes grants and loans. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and hit approve, which will then take us to the personal circumstance part of the application. For this section, you're going to answer whatever aligns with your background the best. I'm going to click single, first year, yes, and no. But please, feel free to read these carefully and select what fits your circumstances. Next, I'll click none of these apply, and no for the other question. But like before, please read through these carefully and select what aligns best with you. Next, the application is going to ask about your demographics. Don't worry though, this info is for research purposes only and won't impact your aid award. Here in student demographics, you're going to get asked about your sex and ethnicity, as well as yours and your parents' current personal and educational status. These will be unique to you, but I'm going to click through on here. If you're currently in high school, it'll also ask where your school is located. Since this is a demo account, it doesn't have every school, but you should be able to look up your high school here. Once you've filled out your demographics, the application will now ask about your finances. If you don't already have them, this is the time to grab your tax returns so that way you can answer these questions. Some of these boxes may not apply to you. If there is nothing for you to put on here, just type in 0. Once we're done here, you can move on to the next page. Next, it'll ask about your assets. Like before, if any of these do not apply to you, just type in 0. This is the part of the application where you'll look up schools you'll want to attend. You can add up to 20 schools. You can search for the school by their name or code. Make sure to use Texas A&M San Antonio's school code, which is 042485. Since Texas A&M is not in the demo account, I'll just click through what shows up and continue. Now, it's time to add a collaborator. You'll enter now your parent or guardian's email address here, so they can complete their portion of the FAFSA. Please note that your FAFSA is not complete until both you and your contributor both have submitted your portions of the FAFSA. And that's the end of the student section of the FAFSA. If you have any questions about this section, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at the Enrollment Services Center. Our contact information will be at the bottom of this video. Please feel free to attend any of our FAFSA workshops, subscribe, and follow us on social media to stay updated on everything Texas A&M San Antonio. See you next time.